There is a reason that children's books are quite simple and focused on pictures sometimes. As a child gets older, they are able to comprehend more of what they read or what's read to them.
Amber Fox from Red Door Pediatric Therapy is joining us this morning to discuss inferencing skills and what they mean for a child's development. Good morning to you, Amber.
Good morning.
It's great to have you on this cold morning. So we are wondering, first question, what are inferencing skills?
Yes, inferencing skills are problem-solving skills. It's using facts, reasoning, and observation to come to a conclusion. So it's going beyond saying Sarah's shirt is blue to Sarah is wearing her favorite color. Her favorite color is blue. What color is Sarah's shirt? So it's taking that next step for problem solving.
Okay. Seems kind of obvious, but why is that important?
Yeah, they really help kids connect what they see to what they know.
Okay.
So it's connecting the eyes and the brain.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm imagining an example here, and that would be, and tell me if I'm right or wrong here, but also reading facial expressions too that you see in picture books. Could you point to a picture book and ask a child, now how do you think that person is feeling there? Is this an example of inferencing?
That is perfect, exactly. So a lot of times we'll look at those facial expressions and say, gosh, what is that person feeling? What are they thinking? Oh, why do you think they're thinking that way? Or why are they feeling that way? Okay. What happened?
Okay, now like Lucy is 2 years old, and obviously that question was led from personal experience where you're talking about that. Is there a specific age where this should start, this function should start coming to the forefront?
Yeah, I think even before the age of 2, you can start introducing those skills. With our really little kiddos, we play peekaboo or we hide behind a curtain. And just starting to talk about inferencing skills, moving beyond just labeling pictures, is a great time to start. If a kiddo can sit and attend to a picture book, start working on those inferencing skills.
From a parent's perspective, I think this helps a lot because you're reading the same books over and over and over, and you get a little bit more out of the books when you start to dissect the pictures and get into just beyond what the words say right there. So can you give us some tips on what are some things that we can do to say to help families work on inferencing skills?
Yeah, we love WH questions. WH questions are what, who, why, when, where, and really enrich those experiences. You can also have your child make predictions. Oh gosh, what do you think is going to happen next? See if they can then explain how they made that prediction. A lot of times we use vocabulary such as think, wonder, can you imagine, make a smart guess, and really embed that vocabulary into your conversations when you're looking at books.
You know, Amber, I think that's such an important thing too, because I go back to sitting around the dinner table and maybe asking the kids, you know, how was school today? Fine. But if you say something that, you know, think about what you had for lunch. What did you like about it? Or think about math. What did you guys talk about today? Those kind of questions just take it to the next level, and it gives them an avenue to take off on in a conversation.
Yep. Gives them a place to start a lot of times.
Yeah, and then all the benefits that you get from being able to converse with your child too. That's so great. Okay, so we've talked about picture books being an example of something we can use for practicing these skills. What else would you say are examples?
Well, I grabbed a couple of my favorite things. For our really little ones, these lift the flap books are great because you can find a picture where the animal is just peeking out and you say, gosh, who is hiding behind the curtain? I can see some ears, I see a nose. Have them lift it up and say, oh gosh, it was a kitty. What is the kitty doing? She's sleeping. Why do you think the kitty is sleeping? And so this is a really great way to start with those inferencing skills with our really little ones. They like to lift up the flaps, make a guess. You can talk about, oh, where are we at? We're on a farm. What kind of animals live on the farm? That would be a great way to start with our really little ones. When we start to chat with maybe our earlier learners, our toddlers, preschoolers, I love this No David book because there are great pictures with this, and it's a lot of relatable concepts for anybody who has a toddler. So here, David, he is reaching for a fishbowl. I really like later on in the story, I'll find it for you, where he decides to, let me see if I can find it. He's playing baseball in the house. And so he's got his bat and his ball. And you can say, well, there's also a vase in the picture. What could happen? We're making a prediction. On the very next page, David is in the corner. What do you think happened to the vase? Why is David in the corner? How does he feel? How does mom feel? What happened? What are they thinking? And at the very end of the book, you get to see David getting a great big hug from his mom. And so
I can tell you, Amber, why David's in the corner, because he threw a throw pillow at his brother and he knocked his mom's favorite knick-knack off the top of the piano. That's probably why David is in the corner. Wayne remembers
Speaking from experience.
Yes, exactly. Amber, as so often happens, we're running out of time. Tell us where we can find Red Door Pediatric Therapy.
You can find us in Bismarck, Minot, and Grand Forks. Also check us out online at our website, reddoorpediatric.com. We have an option where you can send us an email. Send us some of your questions. We'd like to find a topic that is meaningful to you and provide you some education.
I love that idea. Perfect. And once again, bringing us some really great real-world examples we can put to use this weekend as we're reading with our kids. Thank you so much for joining us today, and stay warm this weekend.
Thanks.
Thank you,
Amber. All right, stay with us. North Dakota Today will continue right after this.